Well, the latest developments now from Iran, and well, the Iranian TV has aired a video allegedly showing the wreckage of the downed US drone. On your screens is, of course, the visual apparently showing the parts of the downed drone. The channel also said that the fragments are on display in Tehran. Another major update is that Iran has said that it had given 2 warnings to the US before downing this US drone. So quick developments there happening in that escalating war between Iran and the United States. These are visuals on your screens of that downed US drone on Iranian state television, and also saying categorically that the Americans were warned twice before it was downed. And of course, Iranian officials have also told, have also told Reuters that Tehran had received a message from the U.S. President Donald Trump through Oman overnight, warning that a U.S. attack on Iran was imminent. They spoke shortly after the New York Times reported that Trump had approved military strikes against Iran in retaliation for downing the U.S. surveillance drone, but called off the attacks at the very last minute. So that is a critical piece of information there, that the Trump administration was willing to go full throttle with this war, but aborted that mission last minute. The report said in his message, Trump said that he was against any war with Iran and wanted to talk to Tehran about various issues. He gave a short period of time to get our response, but Iran's immediate response was that it is up to the supreme leader, Ayatollah Khomeini, to decide about the issue. So these are the visuals now of Iran displaying that US drone that has been shot down in the Strait of Hormuz. And also the point of conflict here is whether it was in international waters, flying over international waters, or was it in Iran territory when it was shot down, the other point of conflict here. Now, as we were pointing out, that according to the New York Times newspaper, U.S. President Donald Trump approved that military strike against Iran, but he suddenly aborted the plan. And according to the report, around 7 p.m. Washington time on Thursday, U.S. military and diplomatic officials were expecting a strike against Iran. Early on Thursday, there were intense discussions and debates at the White House among Trump's top national security officials and lawmakers. And according to the report, senior U.S. government officials such as the Foreign Minister Mike Pompeo, National Security Advisor John Bolton, and the U.S. CIA Chief Gina Haspel were in favor of attacking Iran. Top defense officials were of a different view. They claimed that a military action could spiral out of control. It could put the U.S. forces in the Persian Gulf at risk. Remember, the U.S. military has several bases and facilities and a considerable number of troops in the Gulf. Washington has 1 naval facility in Djibouti, 3 in Oman, 1 each in the UAE and Bahrain. There is a U.S. Army facility also in Qatar. There are 2 bases in Kuwait and Jordan, and also United States Air Force facilities in the Gulf. There are 4 in Oman, and 1 each in Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Iraq, and Jordan. The U.S. has 2 air facilities in Turkey. It also has joint bases with militaries of Qatar and Kuwait. So during the course of the discussion and weighing the threat to the U.S. troops versus the need to retaliate, Trump went ahead and approved an attack on Iran. He gave a nod for the attack on Iranian radars and missiles. The strike was supposed to take place just before dawn on Friday morning, but the U.S. military officials received word that the strike has been called off. According to reports, the reason for the U-turn could either be that Trump changed his mind because of logistical reasons, and other could be that it does not mean that Trump would not approve of a future attack in the region.